Hi, it's Jenny from Buggy Baby, and today I'm taking a look at the Hauck Skootie. So this is part of Hauck's toy range, and if you haven't looked at the toy range that Hauck have got, I suggest you do. Go onto their website, have a Google of Hauck toys, and you'll see they've got loads of stuff available. They're fairly new, some of them, and they do all sorts of things, all sorts of bikes, all sorts of scooters, all sorts of cars. They have lovely different dolls and pram accessories. So there's loads there to choose from. Really great Christmas presents or birthday presents. So today we're looking at the Skootie. This is from ages 1 to 5. I believe it takes up to about 50 kilograms, so it's got quite a good weight usage on there, which means you will get a good few years of use from it. And it is really easy for your little one to ride because it's a free-wheeler. So let's get this out of the box. We can have a look around it and see what it does. So this is what you get inside the box. This all comes packaged up in a piece of plastic, and we can see from the box there's two different ways to use this scooter. So you can use it with the seat part, or you can use it just as an ordinary scooter. Now, the seat part, they say you should really only use up until your child is about 3 years old. And the actual scooter part, you can then use up until your child's 5. So if you take a look on the box there, they're saying that 1 to 3 years old if you're using it in a sitting down position, and then 2 to 5 if you're using it as a scooter. Now, this is a small scooter, so if your child is quite tall and they're 5 years old, it might not be suitable for you. You might want to have a look at something a little bit bigger. But if they're not, they're just, average size for a 5-year-old, I'm sure you're going to be absolutely fine. So if we have a look first at this with the seat on, it's really easy to put together. You're just going to slot this in, and then you've got this little part here which you put into this screw, and all that's going to do is just hold it in place. So you just turn that around, screw it in, that's going to hold it in place, and then the handle will go on. Pop that in, and there you can see you have it as a seated scooter. It feels really, really nice quality. It's got a nice weight to it. So unlike some other scooters that feel a bit flimsy when you take them out, you can see this is good build quality. It's definitely going to last you. And when you want to change it up and use it as a normal scooter, we would just use these little buttons here, which are on either side, push them in, pull the handle out, and then this will just remove once you've taken this part out, and you move it around this way. In its slots, you can screw that back in to keep that in place, and then you would remove this, which you'll need to keep safe, and pop in your handle, and there you have it as a scooter. And again, just feels really nice, and there's plenty of room on that foot plate for your child to put both feet up when they're riding as well. The wheels move really smoothly, or even on this really rough carpet that we've got here, you can see that moves really nicely. One of the features that your child is going to absolutely love is the wheels have LED lights within them. So if I just show you here, when it spins round, you can see there you've got lovely LED lights in there, also on the back wheel. And your child is going to love that when they're speeding along and the wheels are lighting up. And the other features that it has on it is a foot brake. So if your child needs to slow themselves down at all, they could just pop their foot on there, and that's going to slow them down and give them more control over the scooter. It also has movable front wheels. So again, if I turn it round, you can just see here, this moves around, And that is just going to allow your child to have total control of which way the scooter's going. They can do slight corners, and it also would be really great on bumpy terrain. So say if they're going over grass, maybe you're in the park with it on the grass, it will just give better control of the scooter and allow it to go over those small bumps and uneven surface. And what you can do if you want to give your child more stability is there is a lock at the bottom here, and all you need to do is move the lock up using these two buttons here, and then that will keep the wheels stable for you. So again, you're really only going to use that if you want your child to have a little bit more stability. Maybe they're not quite ready for the twists and turns of the wheels, or if you're on a really smooth pavement and they're just going in a straight line, then you might just want to lock the wheels for them to make it easier. I think this is a really great product by Hauck. It's a really, really good scooter. As most parents know, a scooter is kind of an essential for us to have for our kids. They all love a scooter. They're perfect to keep in the car boot. If you're out and about for the day and your child's too old for a buggy, or perhaps they don't want a buggy, you can take the scooter with you, and that would just make life a lot easier for you and more fun for your child. So they are a product that most of us parents do really like to have, and this is a really good one. It is such good quality. When you feel this, you will really feel the quality on it. And as I said before in the video, the weight of it, it's not heavy, but it's got enough weight on it that it just feels really stable, especially as it's designed for smaller children. It also has a load of features on it for, what is just essentially a scooter, in that you've got the seat on it. You can adjust it to a full height scooter. It's got the LED lights, a brake. You can lock these front wheels. I really like that the wheels move around, especially nice for younger children, so they can really have full control of it. And as I said, it's really great if they're using it in the garden, because it does make it a lot easier to use with those wheels adjusting. This also comes in a couple of other colourways, so you can get this in a green and a pink, so there's something for everybody. And we retail this at £59.90. I reckon that's excellent value for what you're getting here with the scooter. And it would be a fab purchase for a birthday, for a Christmas present. Really, it's going to last you. And it's so easy to assemble and to change it from the seating to the full height scooter. So I really recommend this one. If you want any more information, you can go on to buggybaby.co.uk. Thank you for watching. If you've got any questions at all, pop them in the comments. Thank you.